Hey guys, so I'm going to take my LA Girl Concealer in the color Creamy Beige, and I'm going to be using that as my eyeshadow primer. And I already did my eyebrows, so I'm going to carve them out on the top as well to make them look cleaner. Then I'm going to be blending that out. Now I'm going to take my Bebella palette, and I'm going to take this brown color, and I'm just going to use this basically as my transition color. And you want to make sure you blend this color out good. And I'm just going back and forth with the color, building it up to the intensity that I want. Now I'm going to take this Maybelline Eyestudio, or you could take an eyeliner. And I'm just going to put that on top of my lids. This is going to be the base for the black eyeshadow. And I'm just putting it, you don't want to go too high with this color. So you just want to go right where the lid is. Then I'm going to take some tape and I'm going to align that with my eyebrow, and I just put it at the ends because I like how it looks when it's sharp, especially with a black smoky eye. So I'm just putting that at the end of my eyes. Then I'm just going to be blending that base color that we have with a black eyeshadow right on top. The base color just makes it more intense, and you just want to blend it with a black eyeshadow just to seal it in there. And you don't want to take it any higher than you had it before, or else it just looks way too dark. So I'm just blending that out with a black eyeshadow. Then I take a fluffy brush and I just make sure to blend everywhere around. You just want to make sure you blend everything so you won't have any harsh lines. And especially with dark colors, the dark sometimes isn't dark enough, so I just go back in with a base and I just keep going back and forth with both. Then I'm going to take this burgundy color and I'm just going to be putting that where I had the brown shade. This is just going to intensify the smoky eye. So I'm just putting that right where the brown was. Then I'm going to be taking the fluffy brush again and just blending everything together so you won't have anything looking harsh or any lines anywhere. And I'm just taking that black shade again and I'm just intensifying it even more. Looking good, bitch. Now I'm going to take a napkin. I'm just going to clean out any fallout that I had. I just love doing my eyeshadow before because you could grab any fallout. So then I'm going to take my Ardell lash book and I'm going to take these beautiful eyelashes right here. And I'm just going to be putting them on really quick. Now we're ready for the face. So now I'm going to take my Coconut Skin Priming Moisturizer and I'm going to be putting that all over my face. This is super moisturizing and it's a really nice primer. Then I'm going to take my favorite foundation, which is the Voula Beauty Foundation. And I'm going to be taking the shade 6, which I fucked up again because I was supposed to grab the shade 7. But this one's still kind of good for my shade. So I'm just putting that all over my face with my fingers. And then I'm going to blend it out with a brush. And I'm just stippling it all over the face. And if your foundation doesn't blend like mine, just blend it down your neck to make sure that you have everything blended so it won't look like a mask. And into your hairline also. Then I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro Concealer and I'm going to take the color Yellow Corrector. And I always put this before the Creamy Beige. This is just going to brighten up any dark circles that we have and just make it look alive again. So then I just take Creamy Beige and I put it right next to it. And this just makes it blend together super pretty. And this just takes away any darkness that you have under your eyes. And when you put it on your chin and your forehead, it just brightens up your whole face. Now it's time to blend. So my favorite way to blend my concealer is either with a sponge or this Real Techniques brush right here. It's a setting brush, but I absolutely love blending out my concealer with it because it's super soft on the eyes and it just blends it out really nice. And I always blend out my concealer on the next to my nose. It just makes it look so much slimmer. You want to make sure you don't cut off your cat eye. And this is why I like doing my eyeliner and everything after I finish with my concealer, just so I won't have to have any problems going in there. And this brush is so soft. Oh, it just feels so nice on my skin. It just tickles my little chin. But I'm just going to be blending that all over my face. Then I'm going to take my favorite powder ever, the Rcma color powder. And I love using this to set all over my face. I also use it under my eyes just to set my under eyes also. This doesn't give no flashback blue, so you don't have to worry about when you're taking pictures to look white or ashy. So then I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour powders in the colors Mink and Espresso. Those are my two favorite shades. And I just take those two to contour. So first I take Mink and I use that as the base also. So I'm just starting off with a Mink just to get it started. And I'm just blending that along my non-existent cheekbones. And then right after Mink, I take Espresso just to darken everything up and make it more chiseled beige. And I love putting it on my forehead. It just makes me look so nice. Now I'm going to take my Ofra Beverly Hills highlighter and my favorite Morphe brush. And I'm just going to be taking the gold shades and I put it along my cheekbone. And I love patting it in there. Just makes it so much better when you're applying it. Look at that bitch. Look how shiny it is. This is one of my favorite highlighters ever. It's so pigmented and pretty. And I just take some along my forehead just to be extra. And on my nose. It just looks like a glow from within. And I put some on top of my lips too, so when we put that lip gloss, it looks cute. And I put it under my eyebrows just to give that pop. But you don't want to go too low or else it's just going to mess up the whole eyeshadow look. Then to make everything look even better, just take the e.l.f. setting mist and I'm putting that all over my face. Then I'm going to take my Scandal Eyes eyeliner and I'm putting this in my waterline. I like doing this after, like I said, because of the concealer. I can't just get in there. So I do everything after. I'm just putting that on my waterline. And then after I have it, I always take a brush and I smudge it out. Just so it could look more sultry and sexy, bitch. Make sure it's all blended and you don't have any blotchy spots without black eyeliner. Then I'm going to take this Anastasia lip gloss in the color Sepia. This is one of my favorites and it smells so good. Then I take a brush and I blend it out. You want to make sure everything's blended. And it just looks so good, bitch. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video.